Oh, I'm scared. What's that? Y'all do eliminations? Well, I mean, I guess, sure, I have some time. I was really thinking that important. So, yeah, I mean, we could start off with some easy ones. I already got some picked out. Could work our way up to the harder ones, show a variety of answers. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Yeah. Alright. I've already got the answers picked out right here. Oh. Gotta figure them out on your own. You can't see these answers. Come on. Alright. So our first question, as you can see, 2w plus 5y equals negative 24. And we got 3w minus 5y equals 14. So, we start off, right, this is an easier one. We start off, since we already have that the y's can be eliminated, since it's plus 5y and minus 5y, when you try to get 0 for one of the variables. So we can add these two up. We get 5w plus 0y equals 10. So you know the w's gone. So we have 5w equals 10. From there, we can get w equals 2. As you can see, we add them up, so we get 5w and 0y equals 10. So from there, we do 5w equals 10, and then w equals 2. Now, in order to get the solution, we must substitute w in one of these two equations. So, if we substitute it for the first one, 2w plus 5y is negative 24, we get 2 times 2 plus 5y equals negative 24. That creates 4 plus 5y equals negative 24. Now, in order to isolate the y, we must subtract 4 from both sides. Minus 4 minus 4. That gives us 5y equals negative 24. Just give me 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry. It's negative 10. That's why. It's negative 10. Therefore, w equals negative 2. Therefore, we get negative 4. So we add 4 to both sides, and we get negative 24 plus 4. We get negative 20. So 5y equals negative 20. Y equals negative 4. You can see what we did there. We just substituted negative 2 for w. So we got 2 times negative 2, which is negative 4, plus 5y is negative 24. So we add 4 to both sides to isolate the y. We get 5y equals negative 20. Then from there we get y equals negative 4. This is a pretty simple one. Your end solution becomes negative 2, negative 4. And that's how we solve the first one. Now, if you want to move on to a little gets more complicated problem, we can do. All right. So here we have 2a plus 3b equals 12, and then 5a minus b equals 13. Now, this is our second problem, all right? 2a plus 3b equals 12, and 5a minus b equals 13. Now, since we can't really do anything with the a's, we have to try to do something with the b's. Now, in order to isolate it, they both have to be, in order to eliminate it, they both have to be 3's. So, the only really thing we can do, besides, only really thing we can do is multiply this equation by 3 in order to eliminate the b's. So, we start off by multiplying the second equation by 3. That gives us, the original equation says the same, 2a plus 3b equals 12. But now we have to multiply all the variables in the second equation by 3. So 5a times 3, 15a. Negative b times 3, negative 3b, and 13 times 3 is 39. So, what we can do is add both equations. That gives us 17a plus 0b equals 51. Now, we eliminate the b's. 17a equals 51. And from that, we get a equals 3. So as I said, we just multiply the entire second equation by 3. So 15a minus 3b equals 39. We add both of them up. 17a equals 51. A equals 3. Now, again, we must substitute a from the equations. And since the first equation, they see the simpler than the second, we can go ahead and substitute a for 3 in the first equation. So we have 2a, which is now 3. So 2 times 3 plus 3b equals 12. 6 plus 3b equals 12. Subtract 6 from both sides. 3b equals 6. From that we get b equals 2. So now our solution for this problem is 3, 2. Again, this one is a little bit more complicated than the second one, but still, it's not very hard. Now, I told you we get ones with a variety of answers, so this one a little more different than the others. So, we have, for our third problem, let me just erase this problem. More space, alright. So for our third problem, we have 4x minus 6y equals negative 26. Then we have negative 2x plus 3y equals 13. Now here, obviously, we can multiply the first equation by 1/2, multiply the second one by 2, which I'd rather prefer to multiply the second equation by 2. So from there, we get 4x minus 6y equals negative 26. That stays the same, but now we have negative 4x plus 6y equals 26. As you can see, we took the first part and we just multiplied the second equation by 2. And as you can see, there's something special about this. See, all the numbers match up instantly. So obviously, something with the answer is gonna be different than the other problems. So since we have 4 and negative 4, we can just add those together. Then we get 0x, alright. Then again, we get negative 6 and positive 6. So from that, we can get 0y. Alright, and then equals negative 26 plus 26. Again, 0. So for this equation, it's basically telling us that whatever number, you can use any real number for x plus any real number for y. It'll give us 0, which obviously will change depending on which variables you pick. Now, so that answer is all real numbers. As you can see, we just added both equations up. 0x plus 0y gives us all real numbers. That's a symbol for all real numbers. And yeah, as you can see, eliminations aren't very complicated. But if I have any advice for you guys, just I guess take your time. Don't try to rush through it. You might make a simple mistake as adding a number wrong or just multiplying wrong, and that can mess up your entire, system. So just take it easy and don't try to rush through it. Hope you find it useful, and good luck. Thank you.